It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist. The playlist on top where my videos in their own folders makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Whether it's just reactions, G series, all of that, then their own folders makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Now, what I wanted to talk about was the lies that gangsters repeat. These are the lies that are told to homies, and homies repeat them because they don't think. So I'm here to talk about, what am I talking about? Which lies? For example, one of the lies is that taggers are weenies, right? They're just taggers. Fuck them, they're taggers. Taggers are bitches. Taggers are weenies. Taggers are lame. When in reality, tagging crews became neighborhoods, right? Homies that are from the hood used to be taggers. There's clicas from barrios that used to be tagging crews. So if taggers are bitches, then that means that those homies used to be bitches. At one point they were bitches. That whole barrio's full of bitches. That whole clica's full of bitches. If they were taggers before, taggers are just as with it. You know what I mean? So just because they're taggers or from a tagging crew doesn't make them bitches. That's one of the stupid ones that people repeat because, like I said, a lot of homies used to be in tagging crews, clicas, and barrios themselves used to be crews. So what? You know what I mean? That makes no sense. Another one that homies repeat that's a lie is when they say it's not about what you have done, it's what you're doing right now. Right? When they want to hate on a homie, like it's not about what you did back then, it's about what's happening now. That's not true either. Now, why do I say that? The OGs, the reason why we look up to the OGs, the reason why we pay homage to the older homies or why we give them the respect and everything like that is because of what they have done. The events that they have, and the shit that they have done, painting the way for the hood now, The reason why you're able to represent the hood, how you represent it now, is because of what these individuals have done. Because of the work and sacrifices they have made towards the neighborhood, why you're able to represent the neighborhood now. You get what I'm saying? So to say that it's not about what you did then, it's about what you're doing now, makes no sense if that's why we pay homage to the other homies, because of the shit that they have done. But see, people just pick and choose what they want to use or when they want to hate on a homie, right? Like, I guess a way to try to justify why they're hating on a homie because in reality, they don't have a real reason. It's one of the tricks that they use to manipulate people. But if you think about it, it's like, that's the reason why we pay homage to every OG because of what they have done. So it makes no sense when you say it's what you're doing now. But see, homies don't think about that because people know how to manipulate, right? They live in the moment. But it makes no sense with everything that's going on, Another one that's a lie is that, hey, but why you putting the homies out there like that? Like why you bringing the homies out there like that? That's a burn. It's it's snitching. It's right snitching or whatever. The homies tag on the hood, right? They ride all over the neighborhood. They put their neighborhood, bam, bam, all over their hood. They post up in their hood, bam, bam. They're right there. They have their hood on their hats, on their shirts, on their belts. They have it tattooed on them as big as possible, everywhere, as much as possible. And every time anybody passes by, hey, what's up? Where you from? And they let them know, I'm so-and-so from woo-woo, and this is what's the gang right here. They do all of that, but it's a secret. No one's supposed to know. You're not supposed to put it out there. No one's supposed to know why you're burning the homies out. It's supposed to be a secret. If it's supposed to be a secret, why the fuck are they writing it on the walls? Why are they posting up right there? Why do they have it tattooed everywhere? Why do they have it on their clothes? Why are they hitting up people and telling them where they're from? If it's supposed to be a secret, if no one's supposed to know about this and it's not supposed to be out there, the reason why they write it everywhere and they have it tattooed everywhere and they yell it and have it tattooed as big as possible is because they want everyone to know that they're from the hood. Because when you don't, you're considered ranking it or you're scared to represent or whatever. You're looked upon as a poo butt because you're a scaredy cat. You don't want to tell people where you're from. You don't want to represent. That's how homies see it. That's why homies get it tattooed everywhere and why they represent, why they holler and yell it everywhere, because they want the world to know where they're from. So if it's supposed to be a fucking secret, why do they write it everywhere? Why do they post up right there? It makes no sense. It contradicts everything that a gangster does. But it's the lie that people repeat over and over and over again that people start believing it to be true. But then when you really think about it, it's like, wait, what are people talking about? This shit makes no sense. Exactly. Because it's the lie that certain individuals like to tell, you know what I mean, because they want to act like they know what's up. But when they're hating on somebody, they're just trying to find something. But I mean, cold hard facts is, bro, like it's nothing there. You know what I mean? You should always embrace your homies instead of trying to hate on them, um, or other barrios. And there's, those are lies that are being repeated. And if you're repeating lies, then you're not keeping it real. You're not keeping it solid. You're not keeping it 100. If you're spreading lies, all you could do is, when you see something like that, and if you dislike it, be like, fuck it. But you can't take it away from what they do. I mean, it is what it is if you claim it to be real, you know? And like I said, when certain neighborhoods do that, but it's like, if you have problem with so many different neighborhoods and then to still be infighting in between you guys, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. You have so many enemies to pick from, yet you start eating each other up from the inside. It's ridiculous. Once you start building cracks in your foundation will fall apart. That's why if the homie's holding the building up, why would you want to kick him in the balls? You should help him hold it up. It makes no sense. But they're lies that people repeat when they power trip, or when they just hating on somebody, or when they just want to, push, propaganda. But it really makes no sense. Because everyone has in the best interest for the same thing. But certain individuals just don't know how to. They just love to hate, bro. It's in their nature. You know what I mean? They really don't have the best interests for, you know, the culture, or the homies and stuff like that. They just have the best interest for themselves and what they could get out of it, or how they could power trip, or how they could feel in the moments. They're not caring about nobody else, and those type of individuals are always the first ones to break, right? Because now when they can't get anything out of it, it's like, well, fuck this. And it has happened time and time and time again. But those are just some of the lies that people repeat over and over again. Don't get caught in those moments. Because if you really think about it and break it down, I mean, it makes no sense. Uh, tell me I'm lying, you know. But that's the core. Or when they say, that neighborhood don't put in work, that fools ain't posted, that neighborhood is not around or whatever. Yet there's writing everywhere. You hear about highlights and wooty wooty woo, and it's like, well, if they're not around, then who's posted? And then they want to say, nah, we be putting in work. We be putting in work. We be smashing. How you putting in work if nobody's out there, bro? You just said that there's nobody there, that the hood is dead, that there's nobody out there, that ain't nothing cracking. So how are you putting in work and earning your stripes if there's nobody out there, and there's no one to put in work on? So how are you earning your stripes? You just said there was nobody out there and that hood is dead and everything, but now you're saying you gangbang, you smashing on them, and you getting your stripes. How is that possible if there's nobody there, bro? Come on now. Which one is it? Don't repeat the lies. Tell it how it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, they there, but fuck them. That's all you gotta say, really. Don't repeat lies and claiming you're keeping it real. I'm just saying my opinions. Shut up, we out.